Okay, ready? Let's go ahead and start right here instead of from the bottom. That's perfect. Go on.
Hope there were no energized conductors up there.
In the hole. Getting ready to cut. Yeah, you gotta go down the full correct way. So if you find the rope and the speed goes down there, the rope doesn't go off. Get it off the pole too.
Take it off again.
Oh, you're too good, man. I was just gonna pass it already.
Now you need to go in?
Yeah, I think it's,
That's half the way to lift it, right?
Is that a little bit easier?
Look at it.
I can do that myself.
If we had more rope, we could do it again. 3 to 1.
3 to 1, yeah.
Right.
Smoother than I thought it would be. Wait.
Okay.
You got it.
Now the challenge with him being right here a little bit lower is that I got to get back up there to do my other friction wrap. I got to come down here, wrap him, and I got to climb up above him and get that friction wrap. So
With the other block.
with the other block. Hey, Lumi. Actually, no, I'll take it like that. Okay, you ready? Yep.
Just cut it, just cut it.
Cut it, Gib!
Okay, cutting them.
The first time was a minute and a half.
You gotta wait ratio to wraps,
Yeah, one wrap, one full 360 is 10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Okay, so if he's 200 pounds, he's 20 pounds. 2 full wraps, it's 50 to 1. 3 full wraps, you can get 3 full wraps on there, it's 250 to 1. So that's what we did last time, right?
Yep.
So 150, 160 pounds right there. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna weigh.
Linemen are going to use it like this for all kinds of stuff. Anything they got to lift, anything they got to bring, that's what they're going to do. And it's not going to be the guy in the air that's doing it. He's just showing you that's going to be the guys on the ground. You know, it'll be Tim doing it.
You want to pull that up, Tim? You and Todd were doing it last time. You think you got that?
You could set a pole with that.
How's that?
Pretty easy.
Not bad, huh?
It's just, you know, one lineman uses that, and you're just not going to want to have a soldier. You're just not going to want to have it.
I don't think it would be. Most of it's just overcoming friction.
What's that?
Yeah, it is just overcoming friction.
Yeah.
Really.
It really is.
Weight wise, it's not much.
What do you want to do with it? You want it down?
You have to put them down, isn't that the belt on?
We don't have a belt on them, so set them on down. So imagine I could take this hook back through one more time for a set of 4s. Not enough rope.
And the other thing is too, and we're not totally set up for it here, but if we've got a power line, and we've got to let a heavy conductor down, that whole rigging configuration can be hooked up to the conductor, de-energized. Everything would have to be shut off, obviously, but you're lowering it down to the ground effortlessly. You know, so the ergonomic value is huge.
Nice when we did those insulators on the transmission.
On the tower, you know, Tim.
Some of the lighter guys, you actually had to hold them down because they weren't heavy enough to pull
This
up
solves
a set
that.
of insulators.
Yeah.
One of those plastic rollers that we put on the inside.
Hey, Tim, could you jump up on this
Oh,
bank?
yeah, absolutely. No
Rollers.
question.
We make
Yeah.
a high density roller.
Oh,
Tie a clover
Get
and
right
one
on
of those trees
that.
for me, would you?
Nice,
Up high.
something like that. If you got
One of these little spindly ones.
Nice.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just tying up this tree. It's got some deflection to it. I'm going to tie it up. I'm going to secure like I was bringing up a wire of service. I think this will kind of do for right now.
Okay.
Imagine you come up on a service and you come up. Still got that heavy load on there.
and what's
Throw a
im-
hitch on it.
and what's important to point out here is the skills he's using right now are very common for linemen. This is not like some big thing a lineman's going to have to use. It would be like asking any of you to open up a spreadsheet and, you know, put some different numbers together. Oh, sure, no problem. I mean, we just do that all the time. Half inches and knots. And very, very, very quick learning curve. And of course, the training video would show that right on the website, you know, show that as a use. Mark and I were even talking about, you know, with this product, you can have a contest, $100 for the best use, and people are submitting, you know, and you just get this big old laundry list. Linemen are going to come up with things we haven't even thought of with this thing, you know. They're going to lower trucks down over, you know, edges and stuff, and anchor them off, and all kinds of stuff. There are. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, that's all I guess. And well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I'm close to it. You know, you gotta realize, but it's still. I just think, oh my gosh, it's like literally going from the cast iron stove to the little tin one that the guy can fold up in a little butane porch. You know, it's like, it's so easy to say, well, why would they need it? Well, they don't have to. They can
Right up
drag
there
an
at the top of the
iron
city.
skillet up.
'Cause that's a lag on the.
You're going to have so many ergonomic and
Backside
safety
of the
health
electric,
issues
yeah.
that the line workers are going to argue for. I just don't think that there's any, you know, for a utility company, they're just not going to have much choice. It's really hard to argue. No budget for it. You guys know that better than I do. I mean, you really do. You got so much experience working with those folks. I don't. I do on training. You know, I mean, I understand on the training side, but on the tool side, you and Tim and everybody else really get a good feel for it.
Take the hook.
And sure as hell, you know, you'll find something. Oh,
It's the rapping routine, particularly interesting. You really got somebody who's not at all familiar with it, which is going to be very typical.
Right.
And now, you know, we're going to set the man up, right? And he's going to do a hurt man rescue. Unless you can think of something else that's more appropriate.
Do you want to do it off the pole? Just off the pole, not off the arm?
I can do it off the pole.
It's up to you. You can do it off the arm first.
I'll try it on the arm.
Okay.
Yeah, we get home like 1:30. We saved 3 hours going that way.
Right.
So. But it's still going to travel all day like that. You get still spin. But you know.
Oh yeah,
You're a veteran at that, for
for
goodness
sure. Do we need more straps then? Oh, we can use one of them.
want to put a carabiners back?
Yeah.
I want to see if I can lift them. Drop this side? Yep.
If you pass that book. If you take that book and then pass it down to me, now pass it over the top of there, and pass it through. There we go. That's pretty impressive by itself. Want some help?
I think I got it.
There enough rope to pass that hook back up here, turning instead of forward. But imagine if we had Jim's Teflon in there, Teflon eyes.
I got him. I got the lug.
Now, could he half hitch it somehow at this point?
Yeah, it let those down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I might have not.
If you can't tie a knot, tie a lot.
Story of my life.
I bet you'll be able to get that out. Aaron, if you're not careful, you'll end up on here tonight.
I know, I know, I know. Timmy, you're doing great. Yeah, you just wait till the line to get a hold of them. Things that are gonna come out.
I've already got some in the back of my mind you could do. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, well there's underground applications,
Yeah.
overhead towers. I mean, it's just, man, they're gonna, it's just gonna explode a whole bunch of other ideas.
Hey Tim,
Yeah.
when's the last time you were able to do a rescue? Got the opportunity to do it.
Probably in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm looking at your half hitches; they're all coming back. You did good. Well, that's what happens at your top of your class. So.
Yeah.
In everything. Not bad, huh?
And that's at least stopping the way to.
I mean, I haven't done it in two and a half years. Probably almost 3 years.
Now, the wraps you got up there, I noticed you didn't have to think about how you put those wraps in, but the wraps don't look, and I'm not being critical, I'm just saying they work, but they don't look quite right. Is there a trick to putting the right wraps in?
Well, so that's a great question. I was just telling Andy, every time we've tested this in the field, and Mark and I talked about this, wrap that rope every possible way you can, and it performs every time. So that's kind of the least optimal way. You know, it kind of cuts over the top of the block there. Look at that, Andy.
Yeah, it's nothing to that.
Isn't that crazy?
Nothing to it.
And see, when if these are all hand line blocks, these guys will pull them. They'll go to their bin where all the hand lines are. They'll pull the block off of a couple sets of hand lines to do this. Then they'll put them back on the hand line. Oh yeah, that's pretty. You set a pole with that line. You set a new pole off the old pole with this.
Let's see if I can just got just enough rope. Okay, go ahead, Todd, pull up. Big or low? Add another 200 pounds. I'll give you a minute. How's that feel right there? All right, you scared me. I don't like to be this high. How was that? I mean, was that? I figure 350 pounds. That's a transformer, just without nylon bushings. It's a decent size. It's a 50 kVA right there. 350.